Hello to my online learners. Just a little quick introduction of what's expected in Chapter 12, the endocrine system. Big words. So endocrine is Chapter 12. And when you look at it, basically what I want you to do in Chapter 12, it's at the end. It's got a lot of parts, so don't neglect it. Download the reading guide, then watch the video for the introduction to endocrine, and then there is a learning assessment on feedback of the glucose levels and the pancreas. And I actually have a video to describe it. So let's first look at the endocrine is the slow, steady system to communicate with the body. First off, what I want you to do is realize I have created a lecture video to describe it. When you're going through the endocrine system, it's tricky because you have an organ which is stimulated, then it will release a hormone, which is then go and act on a target, which is another organ. So it's tricky, and then that other organ will release something or do something else. So the endocrine system is tricky because it has many parts, and then also it feeds back. So this is where I want you to pay attention to feedback loops, because the fact that the body can self-regulate itself, very important. And also that's part of disease, because once you can't regulate, the regulation is gone, then you have some issues. Okay. When you look at there's an assignment today, an assessment in this chapter. The assessment is talking about the feedback activity of the pancreas and how the pancreas has 3 different types of cells. There are alpha, beta, and delta, which is basically A, B, and D. Alpha, and it goes alphabetical: glucagon, insulin, somatostatin. Glucagon is the hormone that's released when the glucose is gone. So when you have low blood sugar level, the alpha cells of the pancreas will release glucagon, which will act. Then if you have high blood sugar levels, the beta cells are stimulated to release insulin. And the delta cells, somatostatin is something we're just going to put aside for this one and look at in the next course. I want you to pay attention to the secretions and how they go back. Please do not copy directly. And I'm looking just for a visual. I don't care how you do it. Please scan it nicely and then submit it by the end of Wednesday. And it's worth 6 points, so it's quite important. And that's pretty much it. You do have a unit exam, which comes at the end of this week. And again, you will have the 36 hours to write the exam. And that's the introduction to Chapter 12.